I wanted to talk about making friends as an adult and an introvert. I need to build community. I just haven't been prioritizing it. I love our current life. I've been prioritizing this YouTube channel. I've been prioritizing my own growth and my own health, but it's kind of lonely. I'm comparing these friendships to the people that I've known my whole life. I have this fear that I will continue to say it's not the season for it forever. And I will look back and be like, I don't have any friends that live near me.
Good boy. Happy Friday. We have the coolest neighborhood ever because before work on a Friday, we're getting to take our doggy swimming and we're going on a long walk through beautiful areas and it's the best way to start the day.
It has already been the best Friday ever, and it's not even quite 9:30 in the morning. I'm having some breakfast, which is my current hyperfixation homemade sourdough with Greek yogurt and my homemade strawberry jam on top, and it is so freaking good. This is my favorite hobby ever. I get to enjoy it while I'm doing it, and I get to enjoy it every single time I eat part of it. So pretty amazing if I do say so myself. I have a ton of work to catch up on today, and then I'm planning on doing a ton of editing this week because Louie's family is over here from Australia, and I'm so excited to spend some time with his fam. So his mom and his grandma are coming over first, and they're here for a couple weeks, and then his dad comes shortly after that. I just want to be able to be fully present, hanging out with his family, but I also want to make sure that I'm not neglecting this YouTube channel. Oh, also, my YouTube video, the one that got flagged for copyright, got put back up, and my nervous system is getting used to it. It's feeling calm again. It is lunchtime and I'm feeling a full body dumbbell workout today. That's kind of cardio, but also kind of strength training. And the perfect person for this on YouTube is Girvan. She has the best workouts ever. She has HIIT workouts, but also just full strength workouts, and they're so good. If I were to want to be any YouTuber out there, it would be Girvan. So let me know if you want another Girvan out there and you want me to make some strength training workouts and things like that, because maybe I could deliver. Maybe that's my next hobby, is creating online workouts for you guys. Because I haven't mentioned this in a while, but I am a personal trainer, certified yoga instructor, certified nutrition coach. Health and wellness is my bread and butter. So it's sunny outside, and you know what that means. I'm in a tanning workout outfit, and I'm gonna go hit this workout. Work is done for the day. I have this massive plate of nachos. Yeah, definitely is multiple servings, but this is gonna be my dinner. And I had a really small lunch, and the workout that I did over lunch kicked my butt. It was so good. It was so much fun. I haven't done a Girvan workout in a while. I've just been doing the same strength training workouts every week. And this made me feel like I definitely need to mix it up a little bit. I'm gonna start to have more fun with my workouts and do something like athletic conditioning or something different every Friday. That's gonna be my new thing. Friday's gonna be like Freeform Friday, something fun. But yeah, my evening is going to be catching up on my Tara Michelle vlog. She's one of my favorites. And then I'm gonna edit for the rest of the night because I wanna get all caught up. So should be a great evening. It is 9:30 and I'm currently doing laps around the upstairs because I'm only at 11,400 steps. So I need to get 600 steps in. So I'm just doing some laps. Gotta do what you gotta do because we stick to the plan, not our feelings. Happy Sunday. I've been cooking up a storm today. So on the stovetop here, we have some berries, frozen berries that I am going to make into jam. We have already cooked my sweet potatoes for the week. And then last night I made my egg bites, so those are good to go. And then we also have some dough for a sourdough loaf that I'll make tomorrow. So I feel like I've done basically all of my meal prep. I have an order from Instacart coming today, and it is absolutely beautiful outside. Louis is on his way back from Atlanta, and before he gets home, I want to do a ton of editing. I want to hit an outdoor workout and get this place cleaned up. So we are gonna have a very productive Sunday. It's not even 11 o'clock yet, and I've already done a ton of stuff. So we're feeling good today. But another thing, well, actually, I'm gonna finish up this cooking, and then you and I, we're gonna chat about adult friendships because it's something that has been on my mind very, very strongly lately. And Louie and I have been talking about moving to a new place. And that's been like my biggest hesitation for pouring into friendships here in Charlotte. If we're planning on moving, what's the point of it? But we've been planning on moving for 2 years and we haven't yet. So I need to stop doing that whole, well, I'll make friends when thing, because who knows? We might not ever end up moving. So we'll chat about it very soon. Okay, so after I have simmered my berries down to where I would like them to be, I mash them while they're simmering, and then I just put them in this little Pyrex container that's glass. I had these cute jars that I was planning on putting them in, but they were like thinner glass, and I was kind of afraid that since I'm putting it in there while it's really hot, that it would not go over so well. So I put that in there, and then I have, this is beef gelatin that I just bloomed in some cold water, and now I am pouring that into it. I feel like I actually don't need that whole amount because that's gonna make it. So last time I made this jam, it kind of turned into jello a little bit. It was still good, but I think it was like the texture wasn't really what I was going for. So this time I'm gonna use a little bit less of that and see if we get better results, more of that jammy texture that I'm looking for. So it's just frozen berries. Last time I just did strawberries, but this time I thought it'd be fun to mix in some mixed berries to make it a mixed berry jam. So it's that, and then some honey. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it for now. Usually I'm better about actually tracking my recipes that I'm making so that my macros are more accurate. But like I said, I'm getting bored. I'm not seeing the results that I want to see. So I need to step it up a notch because I think that it's the laziness in not being more precise with these things that is contributing to it. No, actually that's not true. I think what's contributing to me not actually losing fat like I would like to is that I think my macros are just too high for the levels of cardio and exercise that I'm doing currently. So we're gonna continue to experiment. So it's a little bit of honey, it's those berries, and then some lemon juice. The Instacart has just arrived, so Mishka was like growling in the back. So let's put some of this on my toast. If you haven't seen any of my recent vlogs, this has been like a hyperfixation meal of mine lately. My homemade jam and Greek yogurt on my homemade sourdough. I love this new baking era that I'm in. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It is definitely a hobby that I am finding a lot of joy in. So that's how the toast is looking. I should probably do a taste test. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, that's better than it was last time. Sorry if you can hear me chewing. I think I like the mixed berry better than just straight strawberry when I make it at home. If I'm gonna go out and buy jam, I'll buy just strawberry. But the mixed berry that I'm making right here, that is really, really good. So I'm gonna finish up my toast, gonna hit a workout, and have a little reset. Actually, groceries have arrived, so let's do a little bit of a grocery haul. I got mixed veggies, tilapia, guacamole singles. We did tacos last week, and they were so good that is now gonna be a staple in my diet. I got some mushroom tortellini for Louie. Hope he likes it. We always do the 93% lean ground beef, grass-fed. This is really good quality meat at a good price at Aldi. We got organic chicken breasts, free range. The things that we always make sure we get at Aldi is basically our meat because it is just so much better priced than anywhere else. More mixed veggies. You probably noticed this from watching me eat, but wait, this is actually kind of hilarious. So my meals, they need to be very simple and they need to be like easy and convenient. However, here I am like making jam from scratch, making bread from scratch, all of these things, which is like kind of a process. That's an interesting observation that I spend a lot of time making things from scratch. But then when it actually comes to my meals, I just want to throw them together. Interesting. We got some oats, which I use for my granola and Louis uses for his oatmeal every single morning. Yesterday, I was out with some friends and we got to talking about Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I haven't had Cinnamon Toast Crunch in so long. Full disclosure, I work for this company, so I'm a little bit biased, but also this is just like a throwback from my childhood and I was feeling a little nostalgic and I was like, I want to have some cereal. So I ordered myself some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I got some fresh baking powder so I can make my protein Greek yogurt bagels. I got creamy peanut butter, chili powder, some salsa, quinoa. I don't usually eat quinoa, but my friend, when I was in Seattle, she cooked quinoa for us and she kind of popped it. And it was like crispy quinoa and it was so good. So I'm gonna try to do something with that. Got some vanilla extract, which I use for my granola. Corn, because I've been making that viral Mexican street corn with cottage cheese. We got some black beans for our taco bowls, some taco seasoning, some fuzz. We got some jumbo blueberries and organic strawberries. Those actually look really good. Sometimes the produce at Aldi is hit or miss, but that looks amazing. We got a couple bananas, some limes for the taco bowls, and then oranges. They're just the best snack. They're so easy to just chop up and have a little midday pick-me-up, and it's great vitamin C, obviously. So especially in the summer times, I'm like back on my orange kick. So that is everything. It was like $115 for all of that, including delivery and tip for my shopper. So heck of a deal if I do say so myself. So you probably could have guessed this, but for my workout today, I'm doing a workout from my programming on my Trainer Eyes app. So it is going to be just 6 exercises. I do the same thing every week. So you probably heard this already, but if you have not, it's going to be mini band clamshells, band lateral squat walk, single leg hip thrust, barbell curtsy lunge, single leg RDL, and a step back lunge. I never know whether to film my workouts or not because I don't really do it in an aesthetic space. I just do it in our backyard. But hey, this is real life. I want to be a content creator who shows you the real. You know, there are going to be some parts of my life that feel kind of aspirational because I've worked hard to get to that place, but there's also going to be a lot of stuff that's just, my life's not always aesthetic, and I want to show that. So I pray that I never get out of touch and that I stay grounded and relatable. So let's do this workout. Workout is complete. My hair looks crazy because I just took it out of that bun that was on the top of my head. But we got the bread shaped, so that is in the fridge proofing right now. But right now I'm eating lunch, which is arugula, spinach, cottage cheese, ground beef, and sweet potatoes. So that means I'm in my eating well era. I did just have a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, though, can't lie. Oh, the sweetest puppy's coming over. Hi, I love you. He says he wants some food. Watch this. He's so cute. Mishka, wait, come back here. Oh, good boy. Can you boop? Paw? Thank you. Oh, you're a good boy. So handsome. It has been a super productive morning. One thing that I wanted to talk about is making friends as an adult and an introvert. I'm finding it very hard. And I think I mentioned this, but we've been talking about moving basically since we moved into our house, which was 2 years ago. We've been in our house for 2 years now, which is crazy. Time's flying. But since we moved in here, we have had a plan of moving. So at first we were going to go to business school, and then we talked about moving to a different city so that Louis would have more job opportunities. And now we're kind of talking about moving to Australia where his family is, but we don't know the timing of it. But either way, I've been living my life in a way where I'm like, I'm not going to prioritize community because we're probably going to leave anyways. And there's just been a lot that's happened in Charlotte that's made me kind of hesitant to make friends and to get close with people because there's been quite a few friendships that I've made that we've gotten really close and then they've moved back to the Midwest or to where they're from or to a different city or something like that. And it's just really hard when you feel like you're starting over again, you know, like when you've had those really close friendships that have left and we haven't stayed in contact. And I will admit, I'm really not a good distance friend because talking on the phone just doesn't sit well with me. I don't know why. I think I have some sort of auditory or sensory issues when it comes to talking on the phone where I don't feel like I hear things properly. My nervous system gets jacked up. And it just, I don't know, it's just not my thing, which is probably just me making excuses and I probably need to go to therapy for it and I will. But yeah, basically I have a lot of reasons why community has not been a top priority for me. And most recently we have been planning on moving. Like we had a plan to move towards the end of this year and now we don't know if that's going to happen or not. So we have been talking about maybe just staying here for a while longer and eventually moving back to Australia. And I love Charlotte. I think Charlotte's a really cool city. So it has nothing to do with the city. I love our neighborhood that we live in. I love that we have water access. We have so many amazing perks. And I love our current life. There's literally nothing that I would need to change about our current life. But there's been some things that we've talked about. Like I would be much more keen to leave the house and much more incentivized to leave the house if it wasn't 20 plus minutes to get anywhere. Literally, even the grocery store is a 20-minute drive both ways. So Louis drives to 30 plus minutes to the gym, like multiple days a week. I just work out from home because I'm like, I don't want to sit in a car for that long. And yeah, basically just the location of where our neighborhood isn't the most ideal for me being incentivized to leave the house. And I feel like I need to leave the house because I need to build community. And I just haven't been prioritizing it. I've been prioritizing this YouTube channel. I've been prioritizing my own growth and my own health and all these different things. But it's kind of lonely, you know? I still have my amazing friends that are living in Minnesota that I've known since middle school, some of them, and then college, a bunch of the other ones. And then I have great friends that live in Seattle, for example, and just different places, but I don't a close friend in Charlotte, really. We have couple friends and we have people that I see every now and then, but it's just been really hard to actually build a close friend. And part of that is I'm comparing these friendships to the people that I've known my whole life, you know? And obviously it's not going to feel as effortless when it's a new friendship, you know? So I think I just need to get over that, and I need to get over the hump of the uncomfortability that comes with a new friendship, because it's very much like dating, you know? And yesterday I went to the Whitewater Center with a couple friends, one's from work, and then a couple just moved down here. And it was so much fun. I genuinely had a blast. But I came home at the end of the day and I was exhausted. I felt so drained. So as an introvert, going into those scenarios takes so much out of me, even though I know that I want to have that community, and those people were incredible and it was not anything to do with them. I would love to hang out with them again. They were really fun and I really enjoyed myself. But I felt so drained at the end of it that I felt like I couldn't do anything for the rest of the day when I got back from it. So maybe that was just because it was like 6 hours of talking. That's a long time. But I don't know, I'm struggling to figure out how to build that community, because if you want those close friendships, you need consistency, I think, is a really big thing. With my friends in college, we lived together, you know, we lived so close to each other. We saw each other so frequently. And I think that's why it was so easy to become close. And another thing is I don't drink. I think a lot of times alcohol can make you feel a lot closer to someone. Or if you're going out with each other all the time, you're doing all these things, you have all these events that you're going to that evolve around alcohol, you're going to just feel closer with those people. So that's something that I have been struggling with. And I know that I want to prioritize community. And I keep on saying, maybe it's just not the season for it. It's just not the season for it. But I have this fear that I will continue to say it's not the season for it forever. And I will continue putting that off. And I will look back and be like, I don't have any friends that live near me. And that's something that I don't want. So I don't know if you can relate. I don't know if any of this feels familiar to you. But yeah, I am struggling to build a community as an introvert who has moved away from their hometown. And I've been in the city for 6 years now. So the fact that I don't have a community feels kind of like an alarming thing, especially when I'm trying to make new friends and people are like, oh, did you just move here? No, been here for 6 years. Oh, what do you and your friends like to do? Well, I actually don't really have any. So it's just been a mental block that I've been struggling with. And I know I need to prioritize it, but it is something that is scary. So maybe after the 75 hard challenge is over, I will start a new series that's like how to make friends an adult, because I know it's something that really contributes to your quality of life. It's having good people surrounding you. So I need to prioritize it, but it has been a struggle. I am back to chefing up some more food. So I got some ground beef and chicken. This is for Louis. He is almost back from Atlanta, but I thought it would be nice to have his typical meal prepping done so that for the rest of the night we can actually just hang out. And then I'm marinating some chicken breast in a hot honey marinade right now. And that's what we got. So workout's complete. Meal prepping is done. I need a lot more steps. So I'm hoping that when Louis gets back, he's going to want to go on a super long walk. And then I want to edit a little bit tonight. So honestly, very successful Sunday. My hubby is back and he's doing a workout right now. So I am about to do some editing, but we just took the dog on a nice long walk and took him swimming. So he is the happiest pup in the world. And that's literally one of my favorite things to do, is just a simple family walk around the neighborhood. And I was just thinking about how blessed I am that something that simple can give me so much joy. So I think I'm doing something right in life there.